And so for the second time, me getting dusted, you know what I'm saying? Them lacing my weed, lacing my blunt, better known as me walking on water. This is back then when I used to rap, and a lot of my homeboys used to rap. I had an organization when my brothers got murdered, you know what I'm saying, that I had started up called BHT. When we first started the BHT, it was a rap group by my homie Soup, my homie Morley. And shout out to Morley because he getting married and everything. Shout out to Morley. But we started out and it was Brookside Hillside Thugs. So if you ever seen the commercial, acai, and it comes from a place called Brookside, the chocolate commercial, that's where I'm literally from. And my name is literally Saeed. You know what I mean? So a lot of people, they kind of got a trip off of that. Like, you feel me? Like, but anyway, it was called Brookside Hillside Thugs. So when we started getting into the streets and knowing everybody wasn't from the block, even though we still represent the block, we named it Bounty Hunter Thugs. And instead of, you know, when the streets talk, instead of saying, I put money on your head, the OGs would say, I'll put a bounty on you. I just put a bounty on him. You know what I'm saying? I'll put a bounty on your head. And we in the concrete jungle where we rumble in the Bronx. We hunting. You feel me? We hunters. You know what I mean? And we got the Native American. My mom's mother is Native Blackfoot. Some got Cherokee. So you feel me? We got that. So we named it Hunters. And we wasn't Bloods and Crips. Even though we had the OG supplied us with the color orange. You know what I mean? He was Loken. We weren't Bloods or Crips, but we affiliated with the Lokes. And we got mad love from Bloods. So we was just thugging. This started when we was in the 3rd grade. You feel me? So we were still babies. What we really know about it. You understand? But I'm telling you, that's how it came from elementary to middle school, and that's how it happened. So they adopt the color orange, and my name is Bang. Bang Bang, B Bang, B Bizzle. That's what they used to call me. You know? Bloody Bizzle, B Bizzle, Bang Bang. Everybody who named, they called me different, but it was Bang, Bang Bang, B Bang, Hot Baby. So you feel me? Babe. And when you spark the gun, that flare is orange. So that's how it all came, you know. And I was there with my homies, and the MOBs is up in there. The MOBs are older dudes. It's my nephew's organization and them. You know what I mean? So we always looked up to them, but they never really liked us. You feel me? But that's how it was. My nephew, he's 3 years older than me. You know what I mean? But he's my nephew. He's my brother's son. So, you know, this is when we used to rap a lot, and I was about to get a deal. I was so good at my skills that I was gonna get a record deal sooner or later. Eventually, it was a Saturday. We was on the Fork on the Hustlers, 4th and Columbus at the park off of Bedford, right there in Graham School parking lot. You know what I mean? And my nephew, Jason, and Kayla came through the park, and their boyfriend Pedro. You feel me? And I remember I didn't smoke all day, so they was like, got the weed. So I was like, oh, you know, you see your homies. All right, that's right. We're going to get a cipher, and, you know, we're going to, you know I'm saying, do what we do. Anybody else contributing, you match a spliff. So that's what it was. So as I end up smoking that weed, nothing happened at the beginning when I smoked the weed. You couldn't even tell it was laced if you wanted to, because it didn't happen right away, and even when the blunt was finished. So after the blunt was finished, everybody left. Shout out to Aja. She took the whole ride with me. You know what I mean? I got to love Aja for that. And shout out to Uncle Paulie, because that's her father, and he worked in a psych ward when they had to admit me from all of the dusters I went through. You feel me? So the first 2 times I got dusted, I didn't go to the psych ward. So let me put you onto the story. Everybody ended up leaving. Shout out to Robin. Shout out to Evert. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to DJ. Shout out to everybody who actually hold me down through it all. You know what I mean? And didn't hold no secrets. You feel me? And just kept it 100 with me. Because you need people when you're going through that. You're going to be living a living hell. So anyway, we end up walking down to Bedford. So we cut through Bedford and 4th, cut through Granford and Bedford, and now we like in a block. We on Bedford, but in between Grandview and 3rd Street. So this is Grandview, this is 3rd Street, and Bedford goes this way. So we on Bedford at Collar's old crib, Geneva and Uncle Earl's old crib, because they had ended up moving to Virginia. I'm a Virginia boy, you feel me? And my niece Kayla, best friend from New Rochelle, she ended up moving in there. And my bro Els, who lived in the building on Alfred. Shout out to Els and shout out to Els. You know, so shout out to Leroy and shout out to Lenroy. Those are my bros, and they lived in the building, whatever. And this girl lived like 2 houses up from the building, in my old crib. You feel me? So when we got there, it was mad rats on the lawn. I'm still not knowing they laced the blunt. I never been here before, so I don't know what really happens when you get dusted. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how that really goes. And it wasn't like dust that smells like mint and burning tar. That it was like body, like death, like dead. You feel me? Some other type of ish. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. And I'm gonna tell you how I know about that, because I tried that type of dust before, and it's a total difference. You know what I mean? This is like some ritual blood sacrifice and stuff they did. You feel me? So I'm bugging out like, whoa, like there's rats on the lawn. I see white ones with the red eyes. I see black ones. I see brown and gray ones. You know. So I'm just like, what the hell's going on? Like, and they in front of me walking up the stairs, walking through the lawn, and get to like the last 2 stairs to open the door, and they go in. I'm looking at them and talking to them like, yo, y'all see this? They in the house. So I'm stuck there, and I don't want to be stuck between this rats on this side and rats on that side. You feel me? You ever seen how it really is? And you look at what's that movie with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, and they were bad boys, and they was in there and they had the rats everywhere. But just imagine rats jumping all over you, eating you up. You ever seen a commercial with the squirrels with the peanut butters, and then they jump all over the man and start biting them up? Real talk. I really lived this real stuff. Those are just movies and commercials. Or you ever seen the other Fast and the Furious when they took the bucket to put the rat in the bucket and it was burning the bucket on fire and it kept carving the man? I've really been through this demonic activity, you feel me, of rituals, of blood sacrifice, of humiliation rituals with my own family who did me like this, bro. My own family. So, you know, I like, dang, what am I supposed to do? So I hurry up and try to get to the door. So I finally get to the door. I feel relief. Like, yes, I'm about to get up out of it. Because, you know, I don't know what's about to happen, but I know it wasn't something good. You don't just usually walk somewhere and see something like that. You understand that? So I just knew something was up. I didn't know what was going on, but I knew. Then I started thinking maybe that nigga Pedro did something. I couldn't say what he did because I didn't know, but I still wasn't thinking they laced the weed. You feel me? So I get to the door's locked. I'm like, oh, hell break loose. I'm like, damn, God, please, on my side. I need you more than ever, because I got to turn back around and walk back through the fire. And there's a chance that something can happen before I get down them stairs. You feel me? Because I got to get up the 2 stairs and walk the lawn to get down like the 4 or 5 stairs. You know what I mean? So when you first get to the house, like 4 or 5 stairs, and you walk through the lawn to get to the next 2 stairs at the door. You feel me? That's how the house is designed. So as soon as I get down, I book it and make a left. And I'm going down the hill. I'm passing the building towards 3rd. If you go cross and go to the right and go like 3 houses from the auto mechanic, Kaniqua and them used to live there. You know, what's her name? Anyway, Kaniqua and her sister used to live there. Kim used to live there. You know, I could cut down the side of the house, go down the stairs, and go down to the next block, which would be Beechwood. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Hillside, and go through the house, the backyard of the house on Hillside, and cut through my backyard and go in. But the reason I didn't is because my mother owned a daycare. I didn't want to go there and be bugging out. You feel me? That didn't look good. So as a man, when I got to 3rd, I made that left. I made that first left. And as I got to left, I made that left to go there to get to, because that's 3rd Street, and the intersection of Columbus, the next corner, is like intersection. So the cars are just, so I couldn't cross the street. I had to, but when I finally got across, all the rats came out the sewers and just all over me. So I'm just eating it, taking it, you know, trying to stay calm and not make a scene, because at the end of the day, it's mad people still outside, and it's humiliation. This is something that humiliates you, bro. You'll be taking off your clothes because you're gonna be feeling it. You feel me? So I ended up from 3rd and Columbus, and I finally got up to the store Winston. Winston asked if I was okay. It took forever for me to actually get to that store, bro. It was daytime when I was moving. It was nighttime when I actually got to his store. Remember, it was between fall, I want to say, because it started getting dark early. You know what I mean? So it had to be like sometime between fall. And it could have been summer though. To tell you the truth, I honestly couldn't remember when this happened, but I remember how it was. I remember it was a daytime when I was first getting to the store, and it was nighttime. It took me forever going through that. When I got there, I was shocked. I was shook. I couldn't believe what just happened. I kept saying that couldn't have been real. And I shout out to Winston and everybody at the 2-4 because they showed me mad love, bro. I got me a cigarette, and on my way walk back, I end up seeing Pedro coming right there. So I figured he had to do something. Me still not know my weed was laced, bro. Still not knowing. But after that, I started hearing Kayla and Jason's voice. That was the first voice I ever heard when they unbalanced the chemical in my brain. That's what I started to do. I started to see demonic things everywhere, and I started to hear their voices every time. And I always kept feeling things, you know, uncomfortable things from the underworld. And that's how it happens. So for all y'all out there who love smoking weed, you got to be careful, because not everybody is just giving weed as drugs. And people, if they feel some type of way, most people won't pick up a gun and do something to you, but they will try to get you in other ways. You understand? So for a young generation, you think of life is all about smoking weed and ice. You don't want to be my age and can't read or write. Smart boys and girls be men and women and do whatever they wish. If you believe you can achieve, and say it like this, that Nas song, I know I can be where I want to be. If I work harder, then I could be where I want to be. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? Dedicate your life to that. Be inspired by that. Make motivation off of that and do it, because these streets ain't safe, and it's not okay. They're playing in the wrong way with your lives, with your children's lives, you know? So I want everybody out there to stay on God time and stay off demon time. Stay off demon time and stay on God time. Remember, I got you, you got me, we got each other, and God got us. It's not up for debate. It's not up for discussion. Real recognize real. So say it with me from your heart, your spirit, and your soul. I got you, you got me, we got each other, and God got us. There's North Side. God's plan. Up with it. Let's get it. Now let's strengthen the bond daily. I want everybody to subscribe to my channel, Northside. Leave an upward in the comments. Share this video. Don't forget to hit that like button. All right. Until the next episode, Aces. Up with it. Happy holidays. Y'all bless. Bless up.